station is now. Anime Roomy. Hi everyone, this is episode 9 of Anime Roomy, where we share our interest in anime and Japanese media with you all. And come meet our roomies.
Lovely, lively pink, Sakura.
Your Blue Ranger, One-san, Yuri.
Happy and sunny as orange, Mikan.
And lastly, your MC, a touch of sweet and sour yellow, Yuzu. And these are the members of our podcast, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Hey.
Woo! So Mika, have you watched anything new recently that you'd like to share with us?
I just finished an anime called Kotaro Lives Alone. Have you guys heard of that one?
I have. I've been excited to actually watch it. I've just been waiting to binge it.
It's a new one on me.
Yeah, it's new. It came out or started airing last year, and then just came out on Netflix, the whole thing.
Ooh, that's gonna be even easier for me to watch.
What is it about?
It's about this 4-year-old kid
Oh,
that literally lives alone.
oh,
In an apartment complex, alone. And then it's about him and how he gets along with his neighbors and how his neighbors kind of take care of him and how he cooks and just kind of his daily life. But it's really sad.
Oh no.
This sounds like it could be really depressing.
yeah, it sounds.
Yeah. Because it's he moves in alone because of things that happened in the past with his family, and then just obviously not so great stuff that happened to him.
Yeah.
And then they talk about it, or they show scenes where they're oh, this is why he does this, because this is how he was raised, or this is what happened when he was even younger. And I cry every time something like that came out.
Oh no.
And I tear up. I'm oh my god, he doesn't deserve this.
I like those animes that you cry every episode though, so I think that's something I'd totally be looking into.
Mhm.
But
It's really a fine line between emotional exploitation and just tugging on the heartstrings just the right amount.
Mhm.
yeah.
But are you feeling like it's more of the latter, where it's well balanced?
Yeah, I think it's really well balanced, because I'm not bawling,
Mhm.
because it's a lot more lighthearted, and I just kind of tear up. I mean, there's scenes where I was kind of oh my god, but but there's a lot of scenes that made me laugh too. It's comedy, slice of life type of vibe. So I really like the art style. It's a lot more simplistic, and I haven't looked at the manga, but I'm guessing it's a lot more closer to the manga style.
I think they're doing that a lot for a lot of anime recently. They're just
Yeah.
modeling the exact art from the
Mhm.
manga.
Yeah, so I really like that, and I don't know, I just thought it was super cute, but also kind of depressing, but also cute.
Now, how long did it take for you to finish the entire thing?
A day.
How many episodes are there?
Welcome to
Is
the
it a
club.
short or full length?
I think
How many minutes?
It's full length, but I think it was actually 10 episodes. So that's a doable amount.
Yeah, yes. I don't know about one day though. That kind of seems like a lot in one day.
It's only 5 hours, give or take.
What? No, 10 episodes?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's a sign of
well,
it's
you
a
can.
good show,
It's
isn't it? If
20
it draws
minutes
you in.
per.
Yeah.
So it's 3 hours?
Oh yeah, that's totally doable.
I know. I was oh, I'll just put this on while I cook, and I just have something to watch. And then I started watching it, and I was okay, this is kind of good. And then I cooked up my dinner. I'm eating it. I'm watching it, eating, crying at the same time.
Oh,
And I'm okay, maybe I should get to bed soon. And then I checked, and I was wait, it only has 10 episodes? Wait, I only have 3 more episodes left? I might as well just watch it. And then I just ended up finishing it.
Before it was just simulcast, right? And you had to wait every week.
Mhm.
Right.
And you watched it every week with your that one friend that you watched
Yeah.
it with. Yeah. But then now it's just you can consume everything in one sitting.
I still feel like the one episode a week is the way I like to watch things, because the week between the episode and the next one, in which you anticipate it, you talk about it, you
Mhm.
hype about it with the friend that likes it, you try to
Yeah.
get the friends that haven't seen it yet to come in. and get on board and watch it with you.
Yeah, and catch
write
up,
the
right?
fiction, you draw the art. Yeah.
Mhm.
That 1 week gap is important. There's
Yeah.
a lot of otaku boosting you can do in a week.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
I
is
think
I kind of like it
It's-
that way.
I think there are good things about both though, because then like you know sometimes you forget stuff in the middle of the week, or like you start watching a bunch of other stuff in between, and then like now you have all these like stories mixed up in your head. But
Mhm.
I definitely like both.
I like to wait a week, but if it's something like a mystery or something that's really dragged me in,
Oh.
and it's like a box of chocolates,
My
you know?
God, yeah.
You want to eat
Or,
one
like,
a
the
day, but
suspense.
sometimes you just lose control and you can't wait. So it's good to have the option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Mikan. So you've been watching Kotaro Lives Alone recently, and as if you're interested, definitely check it out. And you could probably also watch it in one sitting.
Yeah.
Anime Roomy. Welcome to our corner where staff of different anime production teams answer our questions. Today we will be interviewing Kinoshita Tetsuya-san, a renowned anime producer. Some of his works include Attack on Titan, Yuki Yun as a Hero, and Kengan Ashura. We prepared a few questions for Kinoshita-san, so without further ado, let's begin our interview.
What was the most influential project you worked on, and what did you learn from it?
戦国バサラだと思います。そこでヒットアニメに必要なすべてを学びました。グリッド、つまりやりきる力を今でも大事にしているところです。余談ですが、そのバサラの人脈をそのまま活かして、進撃の巨人の制作委員会を蘇生しています。
Kinoshita-san says, I think it was Sengoku Basara. I learned everything necessary in order to create a hit anime through the series. I learned grit, basically the power to keep on trying. Additionally, with the connections that I've made through Basara, I've carried them on into Attack on Titan to create another hit series.
Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure to stay tuned for future interviews. Anime Roomy! We'll be choosing a topic of today's talk by pulling a card from a deck. Do you guys have a number that we want to choose for this time?
3?
3? Yeah, I think we've done all the numbers so
We can go
far.
back to the beginning.
Yeah, let's go to 3.
Okay, number 3, the card, the theme is
Ta-da!
Japanese phrase or habit you use often.
Ah.
Yudi, do you want to go first? You seem like you have something.
Oh my goodness. The last time we talked about this, mine was also related to food. So I don't want to be pigeonholed, but the first one that came to mind was also about food. Because I had the opportunity to teach these to some non-otaku acquaintances I met recently. And that is the concept of communication.
I've never heard of this word before. It's
It's
one
like
of those
super
wonderful-
shakaijin kind of stuff.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I think anybody can enjoy it. You don't even need to necessarily be drinking alcohol. But I like the idea that drinking together with people has a social component. And that's where communication came from. It's a portmanteau, and the Japanese word for nomu and communication fit really nicely together. Somebody noticed.
Yeah.
And it became nomunication, nomu communication. It refers to the phenomenon of among people who speak a second language, it's observed that when you're drinking together with people, somehow your reservations about speaking in a different language together or like cross-lingual communication seem to go away, and some people chalk it up to the effects of alcohol. That certainly might help.
Yeah.
But I've observed the same thing getting together with people drinking tea. It makes it easier to open up and share things and get to know a person when you have, something delicious that you're enjoying at the same time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's a wonderful word.
Yeah. How about you, Sakura?
For me, I think a habit specifically is at work I get handed business card quite a bit. And it's very reiki-teki, like good manners in Japan to take business card with both hands. But anytime I receive any kind of sheet of paper, I'm always both hands and pikori, like I bow a little bit and I'm like, uh-oh. Like one time I bent over without thinking and popped back up and I was like, oh, wrong setting. And I hit somebody with my head on their chin.
Oh my goodness.
And I got up And yeah, it was, we had to go get ice. It was pretty bad.
Oh, poor Sakura.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, it wasn't a work acquaintance. It was somebody that I had just met the very first time, and they
Of
handed
course.
me some kind of print or whatever, and they didn't know that about me. Thankfully, I've never seen them again ever, but
It was a little
definitely something that
icebreaker.
terrified me.
It certainly, hopefully it wasn't a headbreaker.
It broke something.
Oh, poor Sakura.
Oh my god.
So going back to like the topic, I think it was like Japanese words and phrases that have been like trending within yourself recently.
What's your my
we-
boom?
Yeah, what's your my boom?
I wouldn't say it's like something that's trending, but something I say a lot when I like speaking Japanese.
Mhm.
それな.
Sorry,
I say それな so much.
I have
like-
a sticker online that says Sorena, and
Sorena.
that's the most used
Yeah.
sticker.
It's so easy to use. I love it. It's translates to like yeah. It's kind of like
Exactly. Like, I agree.
I get it, or like
Mhm.
or like yeah, like exactly, or like yeah, you
It's
right.
like- yeah. It's really easy
Like,
to
just
use.
post,
Yeah.
and it's like casual. It's easy.
Mhm.
It's just so easy to use. I love it. Yeah. What about Yuzu-san? How about you?
The first thing that comes to my mind is zudong. I don't know how to explain this, but
Like the sound effect.
So I have a favorite idol group, Johnny's. It's called Stones, and my
Aw.
favorite member, Jessie, has this like ongoing joke of this like character named Mr. Zudong, and like and like just the words zudong. He uses it all the time. And then on YouTube, they like have these videos uploaded of like he made a song with just zudong, right? So it's really catchy, and like once you listen to it, like it never leaves your head. So like recently, like the word zudong is just like in my head at all times, and I just
Wait, like just zidong, as in like the lyrics are all zidong, 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 zidong.
yeah, basically he's like oh zudong zudong. It's like it's
Yuzu-chan,
really
please
funny.
use zudon in a sentence.
It's not like a word that you use like a sorena sense. It's like a sound effect. It works for everything. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just like been my boom recently.
Yeah.
Just a phrase or a word.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Makes me think of like zukyun, which is
Oh my god, yes.
to your heart.
often which is something like your heart throbbing or something hitting a target, and both of those describe the feeling
True.
you get when you see something very moe,
Mm-hmm.
or I see a 2D moto, or something cute like that. So this is more like a decisive version when something went well. You just zudon.
I guess so.
Into
I feel
it?
like it works for like all situations though. But it's like it's not even like something that has a meaning to it. I feel like it's just
So
a
you
word.
create your own meaning. You
Yeah.
create your own meaning, and it resonates with you.
It's
That's
still in the
awesome.
works.
Yeah.
Developing it right now.
But definitely go to YouTube and watch just Mr. Zudong. It's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so recent like trendy words within like ourselves.
Yeah.
Sorena.
Yes. So yeah, that was our fun card talk for today, and please look forward to the next one. So one last thing before we end today, we have a Twitter account and official website, so please check it out. And feel free to send us your questions, comments, or suggestions for future card topics at #AnimeRoomy. And that was episode 9 of Anime Roomy. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye, Roomy.
Bye.